The year is 2042. Humanity has made incredible strides in technology and exploration, pushing the boundaries of what we once thought possible. Our advanced telescopes pick up a faint, mysterious signal from the depths of space, a signal that has scientists on the edge of their seats. It's coming from Proxima Centauri b, a planet orbiting our closest neighboring star, just over 4 light-years away. This planet has long been a subject of fascination and speculation. This isn't just any signal, it's unique, unlike anything we've encountered before. The data is puzzling and intriguing. It's a sign of something extraordinary, something artificial. The patterns in the signal suggest an intelligent origin, sparking a flurry of excitement and debate. We've discovered an alien relic, a piece of technology or art from a civilization beyond our own. This relic is a testament to their existence and their advanced capabilities. This relic, captured in high-resolution images, is unlike anything we've seen before. The detail and craftsmanship are astounding, revealing a level of sophistication that challenges our understanding. It's a massive structure, seemingly made of an unknown metallic alloy. The material is unlike any found on Earth, suggesting advanced metallurgical techniques. Its surface is etched with intricate patterns, like an alien language we're desperate to understand. These markings could hold the key to unlocking the secrets of this ancient civilization. This discovery sends ripples of excitement through the scientific community. Researchers and scientists from around the world are collaborating to decipher the artifact's meaning and origin. It's a tangible link to an extraterrestrial civilization, a beacon from a star system just 4.2 light-years away. This connection opens up new possibilities for understanding our place in the cosmos. For the first time, we are not alone in the universe. This discovery marks a new chapter in human history, one filled with wonder, curiosity, and the promise of new horizons. The relic orbits Proxima Centauri b, a planet slightly larger than Earth. It's a world of extremes, tidally locked to its star. One side basks in perpetual daylight, the other shrouded in eternal night. This harsh environment makes Proxima b an unlikely place for life as we know it. But the relic suggests otherwise. Could it be a testament to a civilization that once thrived on this alien world? Or did it come from somewhere else entirely, a silent wanderer through the vastness of space? The relic's origins are a mystery, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Scientists around the globe are baffled by the relic. Where did it come from? Who built it? And most importantly, what is its purpose? Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. Some speculate it's a beacon, a cosmic lighthouse guiding travelers through interstellar space. Others believe it could be a weapon, a silent guardian protecting Proxima b from unseen threats. Still others propose it's a repository of knowledge, a vast library containing the secrets of an advanced civilization. Each theory, a thread in the tapestry of possibilities, fuels our desire to understand the relic's true nature. The relic's intricate designs hint at an intelligence far beyond our own. The patterns etched on its surface are complex, geometric, and seemingly purposeful. Could they be a form of communication, a message from the stars? Scientists are working tirelessly to decipher these patterns, hoping to unlock the secrets they hold. They're using advanced algorithms, artificial intelligence, and even comparing them to ancient languages here on Earth. The search for meaning in the unknown is a testament to our insatiable curiosity, our drive to understand our place in the cosmos. The relic, a silent ambassador from an alien world, challenges us to expand our understanding of what's possible. Studying the relic from afar presents a unique set of challenges. The vast distance between us and Proxima Centauri makes direct observation difficult. Even light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes over 4 years to travel between us. We rely on our most advanced telescopes, stationed both on Earth and in space, to gather data. We analyze its composition, its trajectory, and the faint energy signatures it emits, piecing together clues about its origins. But the relic holds its secrets close. Every new discovery seems to raise more questions than answers, deepening the mystery surrounding this enigmatic object. To get a closer look at the far reaches of our universe, we've launched an ambitious mission, the Interstellar Telescope. This groundbreaking project aims to push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration. This marvel of engineering is designed to travel at a significant fraction of the speed of light, reaching Proxima Centauri, our closest stellar neighbor, in a matter of decades. The journey itself is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Equipped with cutting-edge instruments, the telescope will provide us with unprecedented views of the relics of the universe. These instruments are capable of capturing high-resolution images and data that were previously beyond our reach. It will analyze its composition, breaking down the elements and materials that make up distant celestial bodies, map its surface in detail, revealing the topography and geological features with incredible precision, and search for any signs of activity, whether it be biological or technological, that could indicate the presence of life beyond Earth. The Interstellar Telescope represents a new era of space exploration, one where we are not just observers, but active participants in the cosmic dance. It is a testament to our ingenuity and our unwavering desire to unravel the mysteries of the universe. The dedication and hard work of countless scientists, engineers, and visionaries have made this mission possible. It carries with it the hopes and dreams of a species eager to connect with the cosmos. As we look up at the stars, we are reminded of our place in the universe and our endless quest for knowledge and understanding. The discovery of the relic has reignited our fascination with the search for extraterrestrial life. It's a stark reminder that we are not alone in the universe, that other intelligent civilizations may exist, perhaps even thrive among the stars. This realization has profound implications. It forces us to confront our place in the cosmos, to question our assumptions about the nature of intelligence and the origins of life itself. The relic, a silent ambassador from an alien world, has opened a new chapter in our understanding of the universe. It's a chapter filled with wonder, mystery, and endless possibilities. The relic's existence compels us to broaden our horizons, to imagine worlds beyond our wildest dreams. It challenges our preconceived notions about technology, culture, and the very nature of existence. Could there be other civilizations out there far more advanced than our own? Could they have mastered interstellar travel, harnessed the power of stars, or unlocked the secrets of consciousness itself? The relic, a silent whisper from the stars, reminds us that the universe is vast, ancient, and full of wonders we have yet to comprehend. The discovery of the relic near Proxima Centauri has forever changed our perspective. This ancient artifact, possibly from a long-lost civilization, has opened up new avenues of thought and exploration. It challenges our understanding of history and the cosmos. It's a humbling reminder of the vastness of the universe and the infinite possibilities it holds. Each star, each galaxy, represents a potential for discovery, a chance to learn something new about the fabric of reality itself. We are but a small species on a small planet, orbiting an average star in a galaxy teeming with billions of others. Our existence is a mere speck in the grand scheme of things, yet it is filled with potential and wonder. Yet we are capable of extraordinary things. Our curiosity drives us to explore the unknown, to push the boundaries of what we know, and to seek out new frontiers. We have the capacity to explore, to learn, and to connect with the cosmos in ways we never thought possible. Our technological advancements have allowed us to send probes to distant planets, to study the stars, and to understand the universe in unprecedented detail. The relic is not just an artifact, it's a call to action. It beckons us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, to question what we know, and to seek out the unknown. It's an invitation to push the boundaries of our knowledge, to reach for the stars, and to embrace our place in the grand tapestry of the universe. As we look up at the night sky, we are reminded of our potential to achieve greatness, to make discoveries that could change the course of humanity, and to find our true place among the stars.